Hey guys, what's up? I'm very sorry. I do not have the next fanfiction video done. I know I said it would be up today, but I just had a lot of homework and I severely misjudged how long it would take to finish all that. So I really didn't have any time to work on it in the past 2 weeks. But in the meantime, I found this in the basement last week. Now that it's on camera, I realize I probably have to censor a few things just to be safe, but it is a collection of drawings and writing from kindergarten from 15 years ago. So I thought that I would look through it and see if there's anything that I could take and redraw, because I know you've seen me redraw old art from like a few years ago on this channel, but nothing older than like 8 years. So this is 15-year-old art that I'm going to see if I can redraw. See if I can pull any inspiration at all from these scribbles. Also, this book is 15 years old, so obviously it's falling apart. I don't know what page this one belonged to, but it's me and my mom dressing up as princesses, I guess. As you can see, I've always been artistically gifted. those colors, the I don't know. Alright, so this one, nothing too interesting, just a self-portrait. Interesting asymmetry there. Obviously, it's not fair to legitimately critique these because I was 5, but I'm having fun doing it, so I'm going to continue to do so. There's nice movement with the dress here, I like that. This one is my favorite. I'm particularly intrigued by the leg here. I don't know what's happening there, but that one might be fun to redraw to try and figure out what I was trying to depict there. I think these might be my brothers and like a little demon guy. I don't know. Since it is spooky month, I thought this one might be fitting to redraw. I have no idea what is happening here. I legitimately cannot tell what this is, but this one might be really fun to try and figure out what was happening there. I'm not going to be redrawing this, but this is intriguing. I want to show this. Happy Thanksgiving. We have P. We have Sk. We have Trusty. And finally we have Mt. So I don't I guess those are my favorite Thanksgiving foods. Also, I don't think I'll be redrawing this, but I'm obsessed with the way I drew this sheep's head. Like this hot dog head and neck. That is all. Alright, there's a lot going on in this one. A lot of colors. Also it's nice to know that I have since achieved my kindergarten dream of riding a bike. Also, this is accurate to how I look today. This one has a pretty nice color scheme with the blue and orange. I especially admire the bold use of orange in a Valentine's Day heart. Also, this page is blank, so I imagine this is where the Mom and Stacy Princess goes. So now this one I think has a lot of potential here. It kind of looks like wind is blowing up the skirt of the dress, and it's an okay kite. I quite like the kite. This one is so much more dynamic than I would have expected from a 5-year-old. There is a lot of potential here. I feel like I could draw some really pretty water with that. Also, I imagine these are my brothers. Why one is sad and one is not is beyond me. But also, a Minecraft pumpkin. Someone was ahead of their time. Also, I just wanted to point out, while I may have been a bit creative with art, my words still had a long way to go. I wrote, "My daddy is special because he loves me so mash." So, I mean, it's true, he does love me so mash, but, I mean, couldn't have come up with a better reason why he's special. Okay, these are the 4 that I really wanted to draw. I couldn't choose between them, so I think I'm just going to split this video into 2 parts. First, I'm drawing the beautiful self-portrait that my 5-year-old self drew of me flying a kite. I also I wanted to apologize for the sound quality of this portion of the video. We have terrible background noise in the form of my computer. It makes that noise if I either have The Sims open or if I have too much open in my editing program, which is what I have open right now to narrate this process. So, that's just a thing. I have to deal with that sometimes when I record at my desk instead of in my homemade recording studio. So I had a bit of trouble, as you can see, deciding how I wanted the hair, but I got it after a while. The original didn't really give me a lot to work with. I know for a fact, and from pictures, that I had bangs when I was 5. The original drawing does not show that. And I'm sure it is just positive it's unintentional, but I really like the way, in the original, it kind of looks like the wind is blowing the dress. So I wanted to make it look as much like a Ghibli movie as I possibly could. The day before recording this, I just watched Howl's Moving Castle with my boyfriend. Rewatching it made me cut my hair again. Long story. Unrelated. But, especially with coloring the grass, I wanted to make this drawing look like a Ghibli movie as much as I possibly could. Also, drawing this made me realize I haven't, seen a kite in person in years. And I was actually surprised how much I remembered, went into a kite. It sounds stupid. It's gonna sound stupid when I say it out loud. But, the sticks that, give it its shape and hold its shape while it flies. And, it sticks in the little pouches. Also, I realized once I colored in the sky, definitely kind of looks like Stardew Valley fan art. I'm fairly certain that's the color of the sky in Stardew Valley, but that's also unrelated. So overall, I'm fairly happy with how this turned out. I love the colors. I tried something new with, if you've watched any of my Speedpaints previously, you'll notice that I usually fill in a section blue that I want to color just to make sure I get all the little nooks and crannies filled with color, and then do a clipping group over that, and then do the actual color and the shading. Since I drew the background first, since I wanted to make sure that I had the colors how I wanted them, I filled in the entire foreground, which is little tiny baby me. And then did a weird complicated clipping group thing. I don't think I'll do it again. But I also started coloring my eyes green, if you noticed, but when I was little, they were quite blue. So I had to go back and change that. I'm really not sure where I was going with my kite design in the original, so I kind of had to come up with that on my own. I had a general shape, but... And, there we go. Which do you prefer? Alright, our second one is the supposedly ballerina. While I was sketching, I was kind of deciding, whether to make it a ballerina or, I know that I really liked ice skating when I was a kid. I know when I looked through this book with my mom, last week, she mentioned that, oh, maybe you're ice skating, ? But I think I do vaguely remember taking a ballet class at some point. So I don't remember when that could have been. So I assume it might have been around when I was 5. So sticking true to the source material, I'm going to draw what I think I was trying to draw. Maybe some leg stretching, but obviously no grasp on anatomy. I don't have too much to say about this. I was definitely very warmed up from the kite drawing, so I got her hair right away. Her hair, I'm not used to talking about drawing myself. I got my hair right away, how I wanted it. I was pretty happy with it. It was a lot easier drawing straight on. Bangs, it's either easiest to draw straight on or like side profile. There's no in between. It's either very easy or very hard to get them how you want them. Also, I draw a hand backwards here and then immediately realize, oh, that's backwards, and fix it. That happens to me a lot, actually. And then I kind of play around with the tutu. At first I kind of wanted to make it look as close as possible to the original, but then I was like, you know what? No, I want like a cute, like see-through frilly moment. And I go in for the laces and quickly realize they don't look right because I made them strings instead of like ribbons. And then I thought, this mouth looks too much like a dog's mouth. I'm gonna fix it. And I abandoned the weird coloring experiment that I did for the kite drawing and just did my usual of filling in places I want to draw with blue, and then because blue was that specific blue, the blue that I draft with also, it's very bright and obnoxious, and I don't usually use it to color with. It's usually just drafting, so if I see that, I know I have not colored that bit in yet. Also, it's dark enough that I can see that I've filled in every little thing of the line art. I color picked from the kite drawing because my hair was really light when I was little. I don't know what happened. When I was a toddler, I had like dirty blonde hair and blue eyes. I don't know what happened. I also got called Shirley Temple a lot by my extended family, because that's what my hair looked like when I was like a toddler. I was little Shirley Temple. And then I go back and color in the tutu and add some shading and lower the opacity over it. Give it that like transparent look. Add some hair strands. About 30% of the time I forget to add those, and then I'll upload it and I'll see and I'll go, ah! Hair strands are like my favorite part to add. I always get really upset when I forget them. So, I quite like how this turned out. I don't usually draw I don't think I've ever drawn like a ballerina before, so this was really fun. I really do like this redraw, but there's just something about the original one. The like stretchy Elastigirl leg and just the emoticon-esque smiley face. It's cute. Sorry this video wasn't as long as my videos usually are. I honestly thought it would be too long if I included more than 2 drawings. Yeah, I'm sorry again that this isn't the next fanfiction video. Thank you for understanding. Oh man, remember from my last bootleg animation talking about school? The Coraline's dad meme. It really, stats really do be like that. Stats and, I know nobody follows me on Twitter, but I was complaining about peer reviewing essays over there. Just, this is supposed to be a college level course, but it's fine, whatever. I really need to come up with an outro one of these days. Okay, I'm gonna go. Bye.